अभी हम आगे बढ़ेंगे।
जिसके लिए आपको इंतजार करने की कोई जरूरत नहीं है, वो हो रहा है जी आर्ट्स काउंसिल ऑफ पाकिस्तान कराची और जियो के इश्तराक से पाकिस्तान थिएटर फेस्टिवल जारी है, जिसमें मुल्की और गैर मुल्की परफॉर्मर जो हैं वो अपने फ़न का मुजाहिरा करके हाजरीन के दिल जीत रहे हैं, क्योंकि हम काफ़ी फीडबैक देख रहे हैं। इट्स अ लॉट ऑफ फन। बहुत से लोग जो हैं हमारे शो पे भी आए हैं, लोगों ने, और हमारे शो पे भी बहुत से परफॉर्मर्स आए हैं। अब कल शाम जर्मन ग्रुप की परफॉर्मेंस का सबको इंतजार है, और इसके बारे में आप बताएं
भाई। इस शो का नाम है या इस परफॉर्मेंस का नाम है ट्रैजेडी। सो इससे आप बहुत कुछ अखज़ कर सकते हैं कि एक तो ट्रैश या कार्बन फुटप्रिंट से मुताल्लिक कोई बात है, फिर क्या कॉमेडी है कि ट्रेजेडी है, ये भी देखना ज़रूरी है। और प्लास्टिक के जो हमारे दुनिया पर पड़ने वाले असरात हैं उस पर ज़रा एक बड़े सटल अंदाज में, हंसने हंसाने वाले अंदाज में रोशनी डाली जाएगी। लोगों को सोचने और हंसने दोनों पर मजबूर किया जाएगा। ये जर्मन ग्रुप परफॉर्मर का हमारे साथ मौजूद है इन द स्टूडियोज। वी हैव
सबसे पहले तो डैनियल इज विद अस, हु इज a performer, and so is Mahilena. Welcome to our show, and we have the tour manager Martin as well. Thank you so much for taking out the time.
Welcome to Pakistan and welcome to the show, Geo Pakistan.
Let's start off with the name Tragedy. So who's going to explain, what that is?
We get hints of it. What is it about?
Let's start with
you
Martin.
can explain it better.
Martin, you can tell us.
Yes, it's a simple mix of the word trash and the tragedy, and maybe a hint of comedy as well, because it's a light performance, a humorous performance in a way about a serious topic.
Okay, lovely. My only concern right here is that is it in German, is it in English? Will people be able to really get the message, do you think?
Yes, I think they will. It will be mostly physical performance with English texts from audios and written signs. So
okay. So easy for people to grasp.
There will be a little bit of German, but not necessary to understand.
So
and it will be subtitled.
So if we play the footage that we are seeing on the screen here, we can see Daniel, but is that Mahilena, you behind Daniel, or is that someone else?
No, that is someone else. That is actually the director of the piece, Leandro.
But would that be you this time around?
This time it will be me, because we played this piece for a long time already, and I came later. Like I came 2016, I played it the first time. It was created in 2012.
Oh,
yes.
Nice.
So
you have performed it in a lot of countries then, I see.
Yes, we played more than 200 shows all over the world, more than 20-30 countries.
But it took you years to come to Pakistan and perform it.
And we see a lot of paper cups as well, so we know
a lot of trash there.
Yes, a lot of connection. But how do you usually, when we see plays, there is a storyline, a theme, it's more family oriented or something like that when we talk about Pakistan. This is different. So who came up with the idea, if one of you could tell us? And
that we are going to perform this one there when we go.
Yes, well, the idea for the piece is by Leandro Case. He had the idea for the piece, and we created the piece and the storyline together. So we came up with the storyline of taking the history of humankind as a context, like going very quickly through, starting with the Big Bang and getting to where we are now in about 10 to 12 minutes.
Okay.
And then it's about, okay, the current situation, how do we cope with the current situation, what do we do that affects the world?
Mahilena, what do you have to do to keep the audience interest, in a piece when you guys are performing, whatever duration it might be, half an hour, 40 minutes, an hour?
And it's a long play. It's about 50 minutes. And when there's a message, and that too about trash and our carbon footprint, one would assume that it may get a little boring for the audience. So how do you keep that interest intact?
Going, so that they enjoy it, but they also get the message. They take something back with them.
Yeah.
So I think one thing is to trust the piece itself. The piece is a really great piece with a lot with dance and language and fighting and confusion and a lot of emotion, and I think that's really interesting. I think the dramaturgy is really, there's a big tension, it's exciting, but it's also a topic that that has really to do with our daily life.
Okay.
And I think everyone can see themselves.
And the topic is universal. It is a problem of everybody in every country.
Martin, you wanted to add something to it?
Yeah, it's a mix of all kind of media. Like when we developed the piece, I made videos for the piece. I made the sound, the music for the piece too. And Daniel is a physical performer, physical theater actor. Leandro is more from dance, and Julia is also a dancer who developed the piece with us. So it's all this mix of physical theater, dance, video, sound, language. So it's highly entertaining in a way that every couple of minutes it changes. So there's video segments, there's just music.
So the audience wouldn't be bored. They're like, you know, glued to it. They want to know.
It is very entertaining.
Yes, we've never had anyone get bored, I would say.
So yeah, and there's also a little interaction.
Oh, okay. With the audience?
Yes.
All right.
Very little.
Very little.
Okay, should we थोड़ा सा हम translate a little bit? तो ये कह रहे हैं एक तो environment है, आपको पता है माहौलियात की हम बहुत बात करते हैं, तो ये एक बड़ा basic
और हम तो सफर करने वाला global warming से
हम तो एक receiving end पे आपको पता ही है रहे हैं और इनकी जो performance है उसमें ऐसे elements हैं जिसमें audience के साथ भी थोड़ी सी interaction है
और इसमें dance है, इसमें action है, इसमें comedy भी है, इसमें ड्रामा भी है
जो कि बहुत जरूरी है क्योंकि
मैसेजिंग तो है लेकिन वो मैसेजिंग आप पे थोपी नहीं जाएगी बहुत एंटरटेनिंग अंदाज में आप तक पहुंचाई जाएगी सो डैनियल your first time here in Pakistan
yes
how's it been so far
great
wonderful
lovely all of
you just arrived although yesterday
yes we only arrived yesterday
but you have had something like Pakistani food did you try any of it
yes we went for dinner yesterday it was very nice
and how long are you here guys
we stay until Saturday. Unfortunately, we only have a couple of days.
So you would only be performing in Karachi?
Yes.
Okay, so because we understand that this has been going on for a while, for many years, so where have you received the best, appreciation for this, and where did you think that people actually really connected with it?
Like the audience reaction, I must say, all over the world, it works for an audience. So playing the first time, for example, for a Japanese audience, we were very excited, like how would they react? But it appears people connect with the piece. So all audience reactions are very different, but you cannot really say.
Do you guys tweak it a little bit according to the country that you are?
Country that you're playing in?
Yes, sometimes. Yeah.
Okay.
There are sometimes you know you have to go more for the humor or for the slapstick. There are like little slapstick elements that we sometimes go more into when we feel the audience wants to laugh. They want to be more entertained, and sometimes we need to be a bit more subtle.
So is it like that? Does it come naturally while you are on stage, or do you pre-decide it that that's how?
I would say you can't pre-decide it. You have to see, because it's not it's not only a cultural thing. It's also, when we play in Germany, some cities are different, or some audiences are different than others. So
how do you keep your interest alive for such a? You have been performing the same play again and again for such a long period of time.
What keeps you going?
What keeps
Mahelena, you tell us.
Yeah, I almost did all the 180 performances. There was a short trip I didn't join, but I did 175. It keeps entertaining. Like the piece is entertaining.
Because there's a new audience every time you perform.
Exactly.
So yes, I think that must be the.
And traveling now to Karachi, it's wonderful. It's amazing. So this keeps everything going. And then I play with Daniel and Marilena, who are amazing, and we play with other performers too. So the mix keeps.
What's the strength of your performing group? How many people are there?
Like the core is 3 people.
Okay.
It's Daniel and Julia and I. But Marilena works with us for like 7 years already.
Okay.
And we have more performers and other artists.
Just that you know that this topic is very important for us, because we, as Huma said, that we have been at the receiving end of this problem.
Yeah.
So our carbon footprint is not that big, but the devastation that we see in the summer season, in floods, in form of floods and other things, has affected us a lot.
Yes.
And
so this should mean a lot for the audience that will, hopefully, inshallah, come and watch you. So this is going to be tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
At 8.
All right.
Arts Council.
Yes.
तो हम काफ़ी अरसे से आप लोगों को बता भी रहे हैं कि ज़बरदस्त किस्म के वहाँ प्लेस जो हैं, ये पूरा एक फेस्टिवल है, रोज़ कुछ ना कुछ हो रहा होता है, परफॉर्मेंसेस हो रहे होते हैं, और हर चीज़ का कोई ना कोई मकसद है. देयर इज़ अ मैसेज इन देयर, जो कि अब्दुल्ला जिस तरह आप कह रहे थे कि थोपा नहीं गया, आप इंजॉय भी करेंगे और आप मैसेज भी लेंगे, और ये ज़रूर देखिएगा, क्योंकि जितना हम सुन रहे हैं ये मुझे इंट्रीग कर रहा.
Yes.
Very nice. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank
for
you.
being here. Daniel, Mahilena, I'm so glad that we were able to say your name.
Although
said
just
it
like we
beautiful.
this is our own version of a name, Prime Minister.
Yeah, I'm sure she made it easy for us. Thank you. Best of luck. Enjoy Karachi.